Hello, this is Broyar. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Factorio Railworld. Just finished off one base. We're about to go get one more and set up our coal, finally. All these little guns and things picked up. Guess we don't really have to pick up all of these, but at some point they're just going to get attacked or something, and I'll be like, what's going on? Why I'm getting an alert? So I might as well pick it up now. Let's see, how far back do we need to go? Probably, well, actually pretty far back if we're going to go kind of get to where our coal would be. Where's that red on my map? Oh, that's my vehicle. I was like, I can see it over here on the mini map, but I was like, wait a minute. Why is there red over there? Alright, something like that's fine. We'll go ahead and start coming south now. That's not what I wanted. I clicked the wrong button. Just come on down. Guess I could bring my car again, but oh well. Not that big a deal at this point. Alright, south, and where is this base? Oh, there it is. Let's get some guns down. Just to protect me while I'm continuing to move forward. Lasers. This will be much nicer once we get robots and things. But for now, this will be fine. There's all that's there. I'll come over this way. Pair you guys up. Pick you guys up. Move you guys forward. Rinse and repeat. Space much smaller than the last one, so it should be pretty fine and easy and done. Alright, was that just this gun right over here? Yes, it is. Perfect. Alright, so all you guys can be picked up. I think that is everything. And we've got water down here to the south of us again, which is kind of good to see, which means there's very unlikely going to be too many bases over here that's going to mess with us. So yeah, putting something here should be very, very good for us. Very safe, not too bad. Let me pick up the wood, but that's alright. All these little guns. Okay, fine. I'll chop down the wood just so I can pick up the gun. Alright, now to get our coal station, our first train station set up. Might as well be coal, because coal's what powers our trains in the first place. I guess wood would too, but coal is the typical one. Alright, so how do we want to set you up? Got all this space up here, so we might as well put the train station up this direction. We're going to move you just temporarily. I do have a couple train stations in my plans. Let's see. Actually, we have quite a few of them. I mean, these are some of our like single car ones. I'm kind of tempted to go with just a much longer train. Just because. I mean, I usually do like these smaller single car ones, but I think a longer train would be kind of fun. Something like that. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Anything I just desperately need. You know, nuclear power. We haven't messed with that. Or I haven't messed with that. Alright, so this is an unloader. This one is an unloader. Unloader. I mean, we can flip any of these around to be a loader. This one's technically a loading, single side, which we can flip that around as well to get both sides if we wanted to, which we probably would do. That's a better loader, though. Even as a kind of an 8-way balancer. I don't know if that's a good 8-way balancer or not, but it seems all right. I mean, the train tracks themselves probably aren't going to be quite how we're going to set them up. But let's say we did something like... I think I'm actually okay with it going this direction. Something like over here. There's a pole right there. Let's get rid of you. Not going to need you. where you're at. Come on. Where did that go? Train tracks. There we go. I mean, what other options do I have? This is a loader with both sides. But honestly, this one right here is going to be fine. Because I can put the coal in to one side and send the train tracks the other direction. Something like that. Should be alright. And so this thing right here can just... let's get rid of you, get rid of you. Because now we can just take the train tracks. Is it shift? No, it's not shift. What is it? I thought it was shift. Oh, yeah, shift, but I have to pick the arrow. Do I want to do double lanes or just a single lane with some sidings and things like that? Probably a good idea to do 2 lanes. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of you. And probably do a T-junction just to get over here. How do we want to set the train tracks up? We're going to have train tracks down this way. You know what? On the other side of this stuff right here, I think I'm going to put a T-junction. It's going to come out this way. So on the other side of this desert, we'll have a T-junction. I think a lot of these I got from Catherine of Sky as well, but mostly because they were... And I've actually, I think, I put some of my own into the book. So some of these were from her. Some of them I've made myself, made some modifications, things like that. So just to make sure I give good, credit where credit's due. That's actually one of my bigger stations where it's just like a full thing. But again, that was like when I had single trains. I mean, it's just full stations ready to go. Just plop on top of something. All right. Anyway, I do have a... There we go. A T-junction. We'll go ahead and send it down this way. I guess I'll line it up with that as best I can. Something like that. Actually, I think I get off. Let's grab our tracks. We'll just ghost it down. Nope, come on. There we go. Over here. And is that kind of where I wanted it? Yes, because I can go down. I can have a train line going straight down. Something like that. T-junction going off this direction. This would be the outbound, so this will be the top one. Something of that nature. Let's go ahead and get our big poles. Stick one, sure, right down the middle here. It's going to be fine. And we can move all these to the middle down here. You guys don't need to be there. We'll need to clear out a bunch of this stuff. Don't have that many grenades left. Let's make good use of our grenades. Hopefully clear out most of this big junk and we can... Okay, that's actually probably perfect. All right, so trains. Let's go and come out this way. Just have this little end station down here. And I think that'll be fine. I put a little bit of a 3-gapper, which I guess we can just line up from over here. Probably don't have enough train tracks to get all the way out of here, but that's going to be all right. All right, so you can actually... Let's just have you do a shift to figure out how best to line up here, which that looks fine. It's not like any other, like, more tightly set up stuff. Nope. That's going to be fine. Come on. There we go. Done. Perfect. Now this is currently using stack inserters, which I obviously don't have, but that is going to be all fine. We can deal with that. Is that a change signal? Actually, I don't know if I want a change signal there or not. We'll figure out the signals here momentarily. Definitely want a normal rail signal on the other side, though. That makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and build you out. Pretty big station over here, but it's going to be all right. It's a fairly sizable patch. How much big is this patch? 2.7 mil. It's not half bad. How much coal do we have currently? Like 252. So it's like 10 times the amount that we currently have. All right, all those are laid out. Lay out the blues. Yeah, at some point we'll change these for stacks, but for now this is going to be fine. Ooh, I was going to say I'm barely going to have enough. That was close, but just enough. All right. Medium poles here in the middle. Guess we'll need them on both sides, which is fine, I guess. You can go away because we'll have the long pole over here. Oh, really? Not quite fit. That's a bummer. We'll just put it a little closer then, just so it's not like right on top of each other. We do have room for robo ports and stuff in between the tracks here, which is going to be fine. All right, so if we're going to do a full 3-train car, let's go ahead and just lay you out here, kind of right about there, with not 3-train, 4-train car. 4-car train. That's actually the way I should be saying that. Okay, so because I wanted to figure out where I wanted to put some more signals. So we'll put a signal over here, and actually it does light up for us, so that's fine. We'll put another signal over here on the entrance, just to be able to have a few more trains come in here if we want to. One thing we will do, just for this particular setup, just because of where it's at. Actually, you know what? Let's see something. What can I do? It's a little weird. This is coal. This would be a good place to send some guys for like picking up coal. I'm tempted to do like stick a little mini like station over here that they can just kind of fill up with some coal, or I don't know how I want to do that. We'll figure out the coal like refill station at a later date, I guess. For now, this will we'll set this up. Is that how I want to do the 8-way balancer? I feel like I have a different 8-way balancer pattern. That's the 8-way balancer I've used before. Don't know if there's much difference. It probably does a lot of the same things, but just in like a more compact way. I've even got like I thought I had a pattern for like a really huge balancer somewhere. Well, you know what? I know this one works. I'm not sure about the one that's sitting here. It probably works just fine. Because again, I got this pattern from somebody else that has figured all this stuff out. But I'm pretty confident that this one I have right here works just fine. So we're going to go ahead and lay this one out. And I'm going to be perfectly happy with that. Basically starts with some 4-way balancers on the front. Oh, come on. And then a few like changes along the way. Go across. You go up that way. I think that is all of those. Belts. Again, similar to a 4-way at the front. Which does make me think that this one is a pretty good design overall. Then come out, come down, you come out, kind of go up like that. Again, kind of up to here, it's almost, again, it's like just 2 4-ways sitting side by side. It doesn't have just the extra splitters here on the end, which is fine because it doesn't need them based on what it's doing. I think you're just going to go all the way across there. You go underground to the exit. That's fine. You're going to come around here. And I think you go around here. Oh, really? I'm out of belts. Wow. Turrets engaged. That's fine. All right, we're definitely going to need a lot of belts. I mean, I could finish it with reds right now, but I don't know if I really want to do that. So let's go ahead and just get on our train. Give it a little bit of coal that we have. And we can ride this guy back. And eventually probably place down some railroad tracks over here as well. This train's going to be a little bit slower because it's as big as it is, but truth be told, the reason I'm doing a 4-car train is because I asked my kids, how big should I make the train? And they're like, well, 4 cars is always better. So I can't argue with that. All right, so the vertical line will go up and down here, but initially we're going to want this one to go down because that's kind of the direction of where we're going to put our intake of our stuff. Our coal should come in kind of at the bottom down here. And it's about as far as we can go without crashing into some trees. All right, but at least we're close to our base again. We're over here with the stone. Let's go pick up some grenades, go pick up some belts. And we could go ahead and work on the train station on this side as well, but we might as well finish the other one first. We are fully backed up here on the coal, which is good to see. So this patch is going to last us a bit longer. All is well with that. Belts. There's yellow belts right there. What else do we need? We need grenades. Grenades are right here. Plenty of grenades. We got turrets. We're good there. I'm going to go ahead and drop these guys down. Get them repaired up. That way they stack with the other ones. What else we got? Bunch of laser turrets. I don't have any more hiding up here, so I did lose one somewhere. That's all right. What else? I guess we could pick up some more laser turrets just in case we need them. Plenty of laser turrets. It's gonna last us forever. Not really, but a long time. Inserters. I don't think we'll need inserters at the moment. We will need some for the exit of the train station, but we can pick those up later. That's gonna be fine. As far as the train is concerned, I think we've got everything we need. Got plenty of radars. We can lay one of those out as well. In fact, let's go ahead and see where radar coverage is over this direction. Looks like we could have a spot right over here. Over here near the iron, which I think is fine. Somewhere over here. I'm going to get you hooked up. Stick a couple guns near you just to be safe. Although I actually think you're going to be pretty safe overall. We'll use these power cables for the... we're going to have some down the middle of this thing, so let's go ahead and stick one kind of there. I'll have some for the iron patch over here, which is a very large iron patch. Very, very nice to see that. Let's go ahead and get our radar down. And we'll go ahead and stick a couple guns down. That's going to be fine. Just to protect the radar. Cool, perfect. Alright, train. I'm going to momentarily cheat. And have you just turn back around. Just to kind of get us back that direction. Well, hello. You're gonna go that way. Perfect. And there we go. Now we're back. All right. You know what? I didn't pick up any undergrounds. Silly me. Go all the way back there and didn't pick up all the stuff I needed. That's all right. We'll be all right. All right. So you come over here to the right. Hook into that splitter. You just go straight out. Now you go straight out as well. You go to the left. Come up here. You, I believe, just does that. And I believe that is our 8-way balancer. I think. So, actually, you know what? We need more miners as well. Goodness. That was all sorts of not organized, apparently. How many can we stick here? probably what, like 20 down this line. I think we'll still go vertical. I think it's going to be fine. Although it's not going to be 8 wide, so it might be better to go horizontal just to get the 8 lines, but I think this will be all right. Especially if we use some like red belts or something like that, if we decide to go that route. For coal, though, I can't imagine there's any reason to do that. All right, so you need to be along that line. Ooh, this is going to be a little tight here, but that's all right. I mean, this particular line doesn't need to go that far up. Let's just start you right there. That's going to be 3.5K. That's going to be perfect. As long as you're getting at least that much, I think I'm okay with sticking one of these down. That is not going to be enough, so then we'll go on the other side. All right, that's going to be fine. We can pick that up on the other side as well. Oh, actually, you're going to be one spot further out. Which again is going to be okay. Plenty of coal underneath you. Yeah, this first line is not going to be very big. Go ahead and leave that one as a gap. And then over here, it's actually only 1.6. So we'll probably leave you. That one's perfectly fine. 8.6 is going to be good. 2.7, probably borderline not enough to bother with. I mean, if we stick one there, we'll just mine it faster. But again, coal, I don't think we need to mine that fast. We just need to get through the whole patch, make sure it's all covered. Wow, that's all the miners we have. Well, we'll go ahead and get these hooked up. Go pick up some more miners and go from there. So you're going to be able to go in right there. And you're going to be able to come up and go into the next one. I'm not going to bother lane balancing these since these are going to go immediately into a thing. And that'll be all right. I don't think there's enough here to bother with undergrounds. This one's probably going to need some undergrounds towards the end. Let's just start right about here. Start doing some undergrounds. Don't have that many undergrounds, but that is all right. Something like that. I'm actually going to get rid of you. Why do I have one odd underground? That is strange. Well, just so I remember where it's going to be, let's go and stick you there. But we are going to need to get another another underground. That's so odd. It's going to annoy me to have an odd one out. All right, train, let's go ahead and get you to come back and go get the supplies we should have picked up last time. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that between episodes. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. When you join me back again, I should be back over here with enough supplies, hopefully, to finish this thing out. Again, thank you for watching, and goodbye.